Tuesday night baseball from U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. The road trip wraps up with the second of two between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. James Shields gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got an ERA of under 3.5, which is pretty decent for a starter. Pretty good chance that we'll see a good start from him here in this one.
Dexter Fowler heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder number 24, Dexter Fowler.
First pitch of the night is over for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:10 p.m. And Eric, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Matty, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's gone deep 5 times in the last 10 ball games. Clearly, he's seen the ball really well right now.
Kyle Schwarber will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Chris Bryant will stand in for the first time now, and he does so with 22 home runs on the ledger so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
Shields pauses. 1-0 on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls.
And if the power is there, this is when you expect to see it. He's right in the prime of his career and having a big year.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, he's having some problems here with location. He's got 2 on already here in the first, and that last pitch right down the middle.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
First and second now, one man out. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Cabrera able to get it in, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
You talk about early pressure to start things out. My goodness, bases loaded now. Still only one out, and we might be looking at one of the crucial moments of this ball game, just 5 batters into it.
Ben Zobrist will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. Grounded to the right. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. The tag by Navarro, but it's too late as the run scores.
And things have not come as easily for him as they did the last time he took the mound. He's already given up more runs in this first inning than he did in his entire last start.
Jason Hayward will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And on the error, a run is going to score.
First and second, you see the first baseman playing behind the runner. Now, if he's holding him, this might be a double play. Instead, it's by him down the line, and it's going to bring home a run.
Addison Russell will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
And a good pitch, but he gets quite a lot of it. And in fact, he got more than a lot of it. He got all of it. It's a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
In is Jorge Soler.
Left fielder, Jorge
As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. And he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. On to first, and there are 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, Jose Abreu coming from Cuba, everybody knew about what he could do at the plate offensively. But he's also making a name for himself defensively. He's made some incredible highlight reel plays. You know, a manager doesn't need his first baseman to be the greatest defensive player of all time. He just needs him to be reliable, and Abreu is just that.
Into the windup and the pitch. Miguel Montero is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
One of the great things about having a crosstown rival, as a visiting player, it's a lot like a home game. You're not dealing with hotels, airports, travel. You get to sleep in your own bed, stay in your routine. It's a big plus.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Shuck ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Miguel Montero, a solo home run. Number 13 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
I don't quite know what the reasons are here behind this. Obviously, you give a lot of credit to the guys swinging the bats, but rare is the ball game where you can put a whooping on a guy like this. I mean, you might see this once a season.
The batter, number 24.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Dexter Fowler.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
That's by him for strike 1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Smoked on the ground, left side. Oh, look at Frazier. He's out.
Woo, no problem.
They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, it's something to watch for when runners get on. How does he fare? Hasn't had a lot of success. It seems like when he's pitching out of the stretch, hitters seem to get to him a lot more often.
J.B. Shuck will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or two on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And they're already well on their way to another win, and we've only played half an inning. I tell you, this team can score runs in bunches, and they're off to a fantastic start here.
Well, they just kept going away, and then finally he just said, I might as well hit it to the opposite field. So that's a great approach right there, and it nets him a base hit.
Melky Cabrera will stand in now, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hit well on the ground to first. One there. Back to first, and that'll take care of Cabrera. It's a double play. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Yeah, you know, they really need Brett Lawrie to snap out of the funk he's in right now. He's in a real power drought. Did not hit a single home run all of last month. Now, that's hard to believe when we're talking about a guy with his type of power.
Jose Abreu will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, and how he managed to get enough on this swing to get it into the outfield, it's beyond me. I mean, this is pure muscle right here because that ball is nowhere close to the barrel of the bat.
Todd Frazier will get his first shot here. As you can see, he currently leads the junior circuit in hitting.
You know, as an everyday player, you wake up in the morning and you dream of 3-hit days. You look at the average that he's got on the season, and he added one of those 3-hit days yesterday.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Kyle Schwarber will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
Shields is ready. First pitch on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
And this is what he's got to do out there. Just focus on the task ahead. It'd be easy to go into a shell after giving up those 2 home runs in the first inning, but he knows they're counting on him to give him a few more innings, so he'll need to respond.
Chris Bryant stands in. First offering on its way. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike one.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle, and I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Looks like he's finding his bearings here a little bit better in the second after a rough first inning. He gets the strikeout right here, but boy, he could have used one of these an inning ago, that's for sure.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Cabrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs, but they're still in control, 7-0. Deonder Navarro will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just pack away. A couple runs here, a couple runs there. Get yourself into slam range. That's 4 runs down.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Lifted the other way to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there. Currently second best on the ball club.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
Brett Laurie will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's up to 22 in the doubles column with that last 2-bagger. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Bryant is up with it. A quick out number 1. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Avisail Garcia will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there that you've got to lay off. You know he's going to throw it on an 0-2, and that's a good job of pitch recognition right there.
Takes this the other way to right. Hayward is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for third, so he's just going to have to be happy where he is right there at second.
Austin Jackson, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Drilled to the left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Tim Anderson will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Soler on the move. And that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Carson Fulmer is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the third inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Ben Zobrist stands in. He brought home 2 runs with a base hit in his first appearance.
Ben Zobrist.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he's first pitch swinging here, and this is on the ground toward the hole. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. But they've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for them through the first few innings.
Addison Russell steps in with another shot to do some damage after hitting a 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And when you think about it, Matty, it's pretty scary when a guy can take a ball away from him like that and hook it out of the ballpark. I mean, you're showing some kind of strength right there.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front. A ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Line drive to left. Cabrera has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Now a long throw to third. And Melky's throw will not be in time. He's in there safely at third.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Zach Putnam is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Jorge Soler will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And the runner's coming home. Grounder down the line at third. To second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. J.B. Shuck will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Yeah, a lot of guys are trying to pull everything when they get up to the plate. He went the opposite way. Really paid off for him.
He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Fowler moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
1 out here in the Chi Sox third, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Hayward. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
Jose Abreu is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Soler. Gone! A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Well, with the hole they've dug themselves here early, it's definitely a long road back. But stranger things have happened, and who knows? Or maybe we'll look back on this home run as being the one that got the huge comeback started.
Third baseman number
Here's Todd
21.
Frazier now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. 2 out, nobody on. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller, the thought is that you've got to get out there and hit the ball before it sinks. So that means if you're a right-handed hitter, you got to jump out there and pull it. And that's exactly what he did.
Striding into the box, Deoner Navarro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
To short, hit hard. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Miguel Montero is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Here's the first pitch to him. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Montero is retired, and there's one away.
Center fielder
Dexter Fowler will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. Bounce towards the second baseman. In time to first, and there are two away.
And you know, against a lot of second basemen, this is going to be an infield single. But watch how he fields this thing and then maneuvers his body into a good throwing motion and unloads it quickly to get his man.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
The 0-2 home. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1 and 2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
7 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're on top 7-1. Brett Laurie is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righties, like that one did right there.
This is in the air to right. Hayward shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Avisail Garcia.
Avisail Garcia stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And the count will be full. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And that's low, ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder,
Austin Jackson will dig in. He singled his first time around. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Here's the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, and Montero can't squeeze it as it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And with 2 strikes, this is the risk that you run trying to get a guy to fish for something. No doubt that was the idea, but it's going to wind up costing him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now this pitch is lined into left center field. That's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The run scores from second. That makes it a 7-2 game.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Tim Anderson steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Runners off for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
There's some managers out there who'd say, we're already down a few runs here early. Let's not take too many chances on the base pass, but not this guy. He's not afraid to give his guys free rein out there, and this time it works out for him.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Slow roller out to short. Gonna be a tough play. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Shea.
J.B. Shuck will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. The Cubbies are in front, 7-2. Chris Bryant heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away.
Pretty good work out of the bullpen, as you see there. He got called in much earlier than I'm sure he expected, but he's given him a real lift so far.
Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. He's set. Here it comes. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Seven runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
When that sinker's up, it flattens out. It becomes a very hittable pitch, and he squares this one up and rips it into center field.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Laurie with a barehanded play. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. They're on top 7-2. Melky Cabrera will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The first baseman, number 79, Jose Abreu.
So 1 away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Lifted in the air out to left. Soler is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman,
this crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball, but he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Jake Petrichka will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 52, Jake Petrichka.
Addison Russell will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there, and he uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Jorge Soler will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting.
Well, the one thing this guy definitely has coming in out of the bullpen is that hard sinking fastball. And here it is in all its glory as he gets the big double play ball to take away the pressure.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one.
Yeah, and you know, this is a spot where you just have to make him bring the ball down. It's very difficult to do anything positive when it's up that high.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Montero. No balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Anderson gonna have to hurry. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're on top 7-2. Deoner Navarro will step in to lead things off for the White Sox here in the 6th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
And that misses, ball one. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you got to figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Brett Lawrie waits on deck. Right side, hit hard. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far. They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Brett Lawrie will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. Shot towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Back here on the south side of Chicago, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Dexter Fowler will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a foul tip at the plate, and you could hear that one ring off the catcher's mask as he stays alive. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now, that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Yeah, he nearly got him with the last pitch, and now this one does come in and get him pretty good. I think I'd be angry, too. That's just not right.
Nate Jones will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
Nate Jones.
Kyle Schwarber will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. In there, a base hit.
Well, the only downside to this is that by swinging at the first pitch, he never gave that guy on first a real chance to steal. If he had, and if he would have been successful, the single right here probably would have led to an RBI.
Chris Bryant ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. First and second here with nobody out. Hit down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-2 game.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Anthony Rizzo gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. From the stretch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sent on the ground out to second. Lowry dives. What a play. One there. And now this is going to turn into a triple play, and that will end the inning. Wow! 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top, 8-2. Leading off the inning, Austin Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Here's Zobrist now at second. Fielded cleanly. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching. And this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Tim Anderson will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. set to deliver the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, a couple of close pitches there on the inside part of the plate. I don't think he could have done much with either one of those.
1 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
Keep in mind now, the longer this at-bat goes, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning out there.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Man, a little surprising they didn't challenge him there. You know, there are certain guys you just have to make earn their way aboard. This isn't exactly the most dangerous guy in the lineup, so he'll be happy to take the walk.
J.B. Shuck will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
And he's no doubt searching for a ground ball here as this sinker dips below the knees. It's 1-0.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Zobrist back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Good guys held in check here. Still 8-2. Matt Albert will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger.
Albert.
Ben Zobrist digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. One and 1. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this This is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Addison Russell strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ball 1. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Ground ball left side. Frazier's up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Justin Grimm will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Justin Grimm.
Leading off the inning, Melky Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
You kind of wonder why guys would pitch to him in this situation. You know someone wants to end this streak, but he just finds a way to get another hit.
Jose Abreu is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. Pause, now the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Soler. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Moving closer towards our conclusion now. 8-2 the count in this one, as our line score will give you a look at how we got to this point in the contest. Stepping in, Todd Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Tap fouled at home plate. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And with a runner on first here, you're playing right into the pitcher's hands if you go chasing pitches below the knees. You got to know the situation and make him bring something up in the zone.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro, as he'll take a look at ball 1. High and deep to straightaway right. Hayward looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
And this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Brett Laurie will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
2 times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Three and 0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Avisail Garcia will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is there, and the inning is over. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's now an 8-4 score. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field and baseball on the show. David Robertson come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Jorge Soler will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Jorge Soler.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Jackson. Still going back. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll begin this 9th inning with a double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. No one out with a runner at second. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Robertson pauses. Here's the 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, with 2 strikes, he's thinking about just trying to make contact and take the ball the other way. You see there, this pitch is bearing in on him, and he winds up swinging right through it.
Dexter Fowler will stand in one more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with one swing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Now this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next 2 guys. So now they're going to need a little 2-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Hit to first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubs 8 and the White Sox 4. Striding in to start the 9th, Austin Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
C.J. Edwards will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Leading off the inning, Austin Jackson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Austin Jackson.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his third hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Tim Anderson stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's set and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Soler's after it. 1 out.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
J.B. Shuck comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Yeah, and another one would end it right here. Let's see if they pitch him exactly the same way.
He's ready now. The pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
If you're hitting left-handed, all you can really do is just kind of quit on that pitch and hope it doesn't find the outside corner.
A 1-0 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Smoke toward third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Oh, we got some life here now in the 9th inning. First and second now. And, hey, one more base runner. You're going to bring the tying run to the plate. And we've seen stranger things happen.
Melky Cabrera will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
And when you start to judge a center fielder's strengths, I think top of the list is positioning. Being able to study players and know where balls are going to be hit has a lot to do with being a great outfielder. And I think that it paid off for him right there.
Jose Abreu will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. From the belt, the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a one-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Underhanded flip. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Well, there's another good win for these guys. That pushes their streak up to 5 in a row now, and it's been a total team effort. Good pitching, good hitting, good defense. They're doing it all right now.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 8-4. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs.